What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fishing GrubbZ. Today we're unboxing this month's Monster Bass bag and the multi-species box. Guys, I've been really digging the multi-species box, and this month's bag, I know what's in here, and I really dig a lot of the stuff we got going on in this month's bag. So make sure, if you are not signed up for Monster Bass, get on over to the Monster Bass website. Take a look at what we got. We got a ton of great stuff for you. The link is in the description. Let's start with the bag. Guys, this month's bag's pretty cool because I know somebody real special is featured in this month's bag. So again, guys, with the Monster Bass bag these days, you're getting a reusable bag, and the really cool thing about it is right up here, it says contents. You take yourself a Sharpie, say I want this bag, you know, after I've done all my Monster Bass stuff. What if, say I want this bag to carry all my gulp for fluke this season. Gulp. Boom, right on the contents. You put your whatever's on there. My handwriting's terrible, sorry about that. But that's what's really cool about the Monster Bass bags. Reusable. So let's see what's in here for this month. Guys, we got another package of these Standout Hooks. Now let me tell you something. These appeal to me very much so. You can see that you rig them a lot different than most drop shot hooks. Guys, these Standout Hooks work so well. If you did not see the video of me catching my personal best Rhode Island bass, my personal best bed fishing bass, I can leave that link down in the description below. It was a hell of a catch. So we got this month's little booklet, and look what we have here. Who is that hooligan? Boom. Huge thanks to Monster Bass for featuring me in this month's Creator Spotlight deal. Really pumped about that. So we got a couple stickers. We got the Lunker Hunt and the Freedom Toss, which is always great. These X-Zone drop shot lures, these are fantastic, folks. These are killer drop shot baits. Just look at the action on that tail. And I'm barely touching it. And you know that's going to look even nicer in the water. This is the 4-inch Pro Series Slammer, folks. And the color of this one is Big Limit. We got a $10 off Detour sunglasses, and we got ourselves a golden ticket, folks. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be announcing a winner of the golden ticket, and you can win gift cards, rods, reels, bait bundles, and more. That's pretty cool. That's new. I haven't even seen that yet. This is the Vicious Crankbait, guys. I went down to New York City the other day, and I had on my Monster Bass crankbait, and I was hitting them hard. My buddy did not have any sort of craw-looking crankbait. I hooked him up with the Vicious from this month's box, and he started cranking them in. So, killer crankbait right here. The Vicious is a killer crankbait. We got the Kamikaze Swim On. This is the Chick Magnet Squirrel. Probably one of the coolest names of a color I've heard. Maybe not as cool as Granddaddy Grubb, which I made up the other day when I made my first batch of soft plastics, but that is the Swim-Ons. It's kind of like a swim bait meets a craw. Look at that's the tail. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, these Swim-Ons. Super versatile, great trailer. Then we get these Deep Creek lures. This is the Carolina Shad and Watermelon Candy, and this is like a fluke style bait. It doesn't have like the split tail, but it does have this like really dope, very crazy action tail on the back of this thing. Excellent, excellent, excellent for those ponds that are packed with weeds and you want to use a jerk bait. You can't use a jerk bait because your trebles are going to get filled with weeds. Pop on one of these fluke, hold on. This is the Surface Slammer. It's like a topwater kind of hybrid. Now, honestly, I have yet to throw this, but I will be tossing it, and I think this thing's going to work out really well when these bass really start keying in on topwater. One of my favorite baits in here right now is this glide bait from River to Sea. You can glide it, you can walk it, you can swim it, and you can shimmy it. This thing is dope, and I absolutely love the color of this one. Where's the other one? I got another one somewhere. This one is like a rainbow trout colored, and this one we have is like nice little shad color. I really dig these. Haven't used them yet. Definitely can't wait to put them to the test. Guys, I will be doing a challenge video with all of the lures you see today. In the Monster Bass bag and in the multi-species box, we're going to be doing a pond hopping challenge, and we are going to be putting that on the Monster Bass channel. So guys, if you are not subscribed to the Monster Bass channel, take a second, go on over to the Monster Bass YouTube channel, subscribe, and keep your eye open for this cool video that we're going to be doing with all these lures. And we're going to be filming that very, very shortly. I got to have it up by the end of the month, so it will be up very shortly. Last but not least, something that's going to pair really well with the swim-ons is this Mustad Bladed Jig. This thing is dope. Very similar to a chatterbait. This bladed jig is going to be great, again, for places with a lot of weeds when you want to be using moving baits. Now, a lot of these bass are starting to move up shallow in the smaller ponds. They're already starting in Rhode Island right now to get on beds. So if you're in a bigger pond, a bigger lake, and they're still cruising and they're still in that pre-spawn mode, this is going to be key. Windy days, at night, a lot of vibration. So if you're going out at night right now for bass, which May and June are huge for me for night fishing for bass, throw yourself either some topwater or a bladed jig. When you are night fishing, you definitely want to create a lot of noise. These bass key in with their lateral line at night. They're not using their sight, they're using their lateral line. They're sensing the vibrations, and they destroy baits at night. And that's that for this month's Monster Bass bag. Now let's get into the Monster Bass multi-species box. Again, guys, you know, if you've been watching these unboxings, that I already know what's going to be in the Monster Bass bag every month because I get the lures early. That way I can kind of get familiarized with them and get ready to make a video for Monster Bass and their channel. But they do not tell me what's in this multi-species box. And this is the May box. I've been looking forward to this for so long. My boxes took a little bit longer than normal to get to me. And that's just been the case with COVID this whole past year, which kind of stinks, but really pumped about this. What's up, Jerry?
Oh, is that where we were last night?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, we gotta go back.
They looked like yesterday. That's my buddy Eddie.
Holy crap.
I know.
Yeah, let me call you after I'm done with my parents.
Alright, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Later. We just found a new tog spot, guys. We were there last night looking for stripers, and I was like, Jerry, there's got to be tog here, because we were using some bottom stuff. Big, full pieces of squid. I actually missed a really nice striper. Well, I hooked him, and he came off the hook. I've never fished for stripers from a bridge, so once he was hooked, I kind of just, I'm going to blame myself. I think it just got off. But I got a great hook set on it. The thing is, we're using circle hooks. If you're using bait, you got to use circle hooks this year. for the stripers. So, you know, he just found a way to get off. He was thrashing. It was probably in the 20, 22 inch range, so it wasn't anything crazy. It just would have been cool to get my first striper from a bridge. But I told Jerry while we were there that the tog have to be there. They have to. Like, the bottom was just so sticky and so rocky and so good. And we caught crabs there. Like, Jerry caught this monster spider crab. Check it out. Anyways, I digress. Let's get back into the monster bass stuff. This, I literally have halfway cracked this open when Jerry called. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What do we got? We got a jerkbait by Baker Lures. 3.75, 1/2 ounce jerkbait. This is for bass, northern pike, walleye, and salmon. Really cool. Really cool. This little guy goes about 3 foot and suspends. So that's key. This time of year, shallow suspending jerkbaits and floating jerkbaits like the bomber, those are gonna be key. Oh, damn. Look at this thing. This is the Red Eye Mini King. This is by Strike King. And that is a really, really cool spinnerbait. Guys, I love moving baits this time of year. This thing's gonna catch anything from, you know, crappie, perch, literally anything. Smallmouth, largemouth. Sometimes you gotta downsize to get the bite you're looking for, and this would be a perfect way to do so, no matter what you're looking for. The Thunder Cricket, folks. We've gotten this in a couple boxes before. Strike King makes a great bladed jig. Again, you know, you're gonna work just like the last one, just like the Mustad. Killer bait. Pair it up with either something like this, which is a really cool cross style bait. This looks like it has just a ton of action. So this would be great. Texas rigged with a bullet weight, and you can get the tungsten from us here at Monster Bass. Super freaking cheap. So keep your eyes out. Oh my goodness. Oh, that smells like garbage. Oh, it's one of the stinkiest baits I've smelled in a long time. I don't even know what that is, but it reeks. Guys, this is actually River to Sea. I didn't even notice. River to Sea making some really cool soft plastics. That's pretty dope. Now, guys, baits like this that I see, you know, this is super stretchy, seems really durable. Some of these really cool baits that have a lot of action like this, guys use gulp for fluke all the time, and that gulp like just is spinning down there. I got some ideas, and I'm gonna be out fluke fishing a lot this year, and we're gonna use some crazy stuff, some bass stuff, to see if we can't catch us some fluke down on the bottom of the ocean. We got these Bama bait stick baits. I mean, infused with Bama fuel. This, you know, Bama baits does a great job. Oh wow, these are the coolest little tubes I've ever seen. I personally absolutely love fishing tubes for smallmouth. Smallmouth can't stand them. And this is basically that downsized like crazy. This will definitely catch you crappie, definitely catch you perch. I bet you could get some monster gills on this. And we got both the tube jigs and the tubes, both from Big Bite Baits. This color is fire. What is this? This is a crappie tube, yep, and this is red chartreuse. I dig that, guys. That's gonna get freaking annihilated. We got some Texas rig hooks from Daiichi. That's gonna be great with both the craws you got and the stick baits. We got another Lunker Hunt sticker. That's gonna go in the sticker pile. Wow. The Little Nipper by Lindy. That is really cool. It's like a tiny, tiny, tiny little bucktail. Tiny little bucktail. Dope. Put that on a teaser down in the bottom of the ocean. Let's see what we can get with that. There's 2 of them in there. We got another card for $10 off the sunglasses. We got the COVID bass. Which, guys, these masks are coming off in Rhode Island on Tuesday. If you have been fully vaccinated, like myself, now, let me just talk for 2 seconds about this. I don't get vaccinated for the flu. Literally never. Don't have to. I don't get sick. I literally cannot tell you the last time I was sick. It was many moons ago. I had that lung issue 2 years ago, but I never actually got like sick, like, you know, like flu symptoms or a cold. It just was like asthma, and I think it was because I was breathing in some crazy stuff from the old house in the walls. But I digress. I don't get shots. I don't need the COVID shot. I never even, I've been out with everybody all the time, this whole time, out in the ocean, you know, where it happened in Boston. Tay and I were at ground zero, and neither of us got COVID. So personally, I would never get a vaccine. But guys, this is different. This is trying to get us back to normal. So I got both of my shots because I just want to get back to the swing of life. So if everybody gets their shot, we can go back to normal. Am I going to get another one down the road? Probably not. Will I need it? Definitely not. But as of right now, I didn't get it to protect myself from COVID. I got it to be a number. And you got to think about that, guys. I know a lot of you are worried out there, but as of right now, I mean, let's just get back to normal. So we got another one of these golden tickets. Looks like I'm gonna win. Probably can't win because I'm a part of Monster Bass, but we got the Informative Fisherman, who is the man. The Informative Fisherman's in here on this one, and it's our little pamphlet. So that's it, guys. That's what I got for you. I'm really excited to get out and try these baits, put a little challenge together, pond hop a bunch, see if we can't get some gill, some crappie, some perch, some bass, everything. I think we might travel up to New Hampshire for this, but I haven't quite dialed it in. Maybe we'll do some golf course pond hopping here, but it is going to be a crazy pond hopping mission. So again, make sure you guys go over to the Monster Bass channel and subscribe, hit that bell notification for them, and do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell as well here on this channel. We will catch you tomorrow. We're dropping videos every single weekday. Fish on.
Wonder if all my bad decisions get accounted in the algorithms. No statistician could dissuade me from my bigger vision. I know my occupation's quite an unlikely place in this world to occupy and talk about upon a daily basis. Our information's predetermined by some biased business. We all in sermon to Silicon that push out lovely neighbors. I'm done with paper chasing, think I'm on to bigger banquets. This that full circle, new wave, energy on a Tuesday.